we're gonna watch the second episode of martincitopants, hope I say it right, video on my summer car series. Quick notice before I start the video, I want your insight on it. I saw only 3 of them when I started the series, but then I noticed that they have like a whole series on another channel. Should I watch them all, or you prefer that I only watch those 3 and that's it? Just want let me know in the comments. And other quick thing, it's real hot right now. I have a fan. Shouldn't be able to hear it, but I didn't really test on stream yet, so because I'm recording this before I stream. So just let me know if you can hear it. I hope not, but sorry for that.
Hello again.
Hello.
Welcome back to Finland.
Yay!
In the last video, we experienced the many wonders of Finnish culture. Building a rally car, getting very intoxicated, tractor driving, dying of dehydration, hydraulic press channel, dying from pissing on the TV, dying from giant wasps, getting into a bus, having the bus collide.
Yeah, I pretty normal stuff, I guess. Europe, pretty normal stuff here. Yeah. Do you know? Do you know it? Probably not. Joking.
With another car head on, getting stuck, reverting your progress, hopping on a motorbike and dying from a rally car smashing into you at 150 kilometers an hour. You know, normal Finnish stuff. Last video we died a lot of times and made 0 progress, because every time I died I had to start over from the beginning. In this video I've disabled permadeath. Trust me, this was a good idea. Today
Weak. That's for weak people. Yeah, this is for weak people. No, I'm not gonna say anything because no. I didn't say shit. I didn't say shit. Cut that.
Today we're gonna actually build up our rally car and, with some luck, win the rally.
I wouldn't be able to.
Death will not stop us.
Not
but
weak. You're a strong man.
Definitely
strong
get in the
big
way.
man.
So, let us begin. We began back at home, with the car ready for assembly. I got the wheels from the wasp-infested mansion, and the car was built. To get the car running...
Okay, so that was one entire stream last time. One entire video, not stream, but yeah.
I had to buy a few more things from town. Of course, the only vehicle I had access to was the slow, not fun, very boring tractor. Normally getting to...
Don't say that. Tractor is fun. Tractor is the best. I want to see more of the tractor. Hope they use it more. More than the car itself. Yeah. I did drive one once. I think when I was, I don't know. I think I was around 10 years old. My grandpa had one. I don't think he have it anymore. Yeah, I did drive it. It was fun. In the, field. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Don't insult my tractor. Love the tractor. Embrace the tractor.
to town would take it
Be the tractor.
about 15 minutes. However, I got into town significantly faster because of this. The train. Disabling permadeath was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life, because if I had to build the car again, things would have gone down very differently. I woke up in the graveyard in town, bought the battery I needed, and pondered how to get home. Our best option was getting a ride from the guy in the green car. My cousin, Pena.
That looked like another word. Yeah. The penile. The penile word. That's far off, I would say. Yeah, pretty close.
This is a man that has nothing better to do than drive along the dirt road at ridiculous speeds, 24 hours a day, one hand on the wheel, and the other on the vodka.
Tiki vodka, totally on his lap. Okay. I was gonna say average Finnish stuff, so shouldn't really be so strange. What did you think he was doing? Hi.
Definitely someone I'd like to climb into a car with. Now,
Pretty
if you're
safe.
being driven home by a raging alcoholic, do you think swearing at him would be a good idea?
Listen, if you know what to drive like this, I mean, technically, drink and drive. Do it. It's pretty fun. I'm joking. Don't do that. Don't. No. You're gonna die.
Shortly after giving him the finger, he stomped the gas, accelerated to a very high speed, launched the car at 100 kilometers an hour directly into a tree.
Yeah. Pretty predictable.
And we both died.
Yeah.
Maybe swearing at him was not such a good idea. So this time, I let him drive me home at a much more reasonable 60 kilometers an hour. But you know what can go a lot faster than 60 kilometers an hour? The
Okay, that's still pretty fast for like a dirt road like this one. Yeah.
But you know what can go a lot faster than 60 kilometers an hour? The F-14 Tomcat from today's
Ads.
sponsor, War Hunter. I mean War Thunder. That's right,
Ads.
boys. The most comprehensive
Again.
vehicle combat game
Can I watch
ever
it?
created. 2,000 vehicles, tanks, aircraft, helicopters, and...
The boat.
Oh no. Combined arms warfare. What does that even mean? I have no idea. It's either multiple modes of combat within the same battle space or something new with Siamese twins. Every single vehicle is
Wow.
detailed and modeled down to the smallest detail. Health bars? No. You fool. You idiot. You moron. Every component
Don't
is
insult
deeply
me.
modeled. Oh no, my tracks
I
have been
know
shot.
it.
Oh no, my turret can't
Thank you.
rotate. Oh no. I'm
You're
dead.
dead.
War Hunter, I mean War Thunder, offers the most immersive possible combat experience.
Don't
And guess what?
rewatch,
It's
don't
free. Play
rewatch.
it now on PC, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5, or any previous generation console. War Hunter, I mean War Thunder spans over 100 years of vehicle warfare. Biplanes, gunships, whatever the hell this thing is. Wait, you don't have a joystick to fly the F-14 Tomcat? Don't you worry, fucko, you can fly with a mouse. My favorite thing... Wait, you don't have a joystick to fly the F-14
are
Tomcat?
you
Don't
doing
you
to
worry,
this poor
fucko, you can
mouse?
fly
Poor hamster. It's not even a mouse, it's a hamster.
with a mouse. My favorite
Where'd he
thing
go?
about War Hunter, I mean War Thunder,
Oh.
is the frighteningly deep knowledge within the community. Some might say too deep. Play War Thunder now on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox using my link in the description, and you'll get a bunch of free stuff, multiple premium vehicles, a premium account, boosters, and much, much more.
Wow.
What are you waiting for? Download today and fly a $50 million jet directly into the ground.
I don't know. His ads, it's only the second time I watched them, but it's the first time I saw someone do ads like this. Like this, not like, I mean, by this I mean like this ADHD like ads. Like my brain is like melting. I don't know. It's really weird. But I like it. I mean, I quite like it. It's okay. Yes. But again, I will watch the ads again. Like every time I'm on video, I'm just watching. I'm just reacting, man. I'm not giving any new content technically, so I'm gonna watch the ads. Go click on this link.
Anyway, we were not in fact
Video
in an
in
F-14
the
Tomcat,
description.
but in Penna's green car. I stopped him at the side of the tractor and hopped out to survey the damage. To make a very long, painful story short, this tractor is a fucking bastard. The very next thing I did was disconnect the
Insult
tractor from
him.
the trailer,
Let him go.
which
Leave
was
him
a
alone.
terrible mistake.
Why?
I fetched the bike back from home and used it to unflip the tractor with about 10 minutes of finagling.
Physics? Hello? Physics? Where are you? What the fuck?
Now from here you'd think things would be easy, right? I could just simply use the tractor to flip over the trailer and then drive off.
I mean, if you did it with a bike, you can surely do it with kind of beer, I guess.
Nope.
Oh,
First, I
okay.
tried lifting the
Then
trailer
you
with the
shit.
fork loader. It didn't work. Shit! I unflipped the tractor again. Yes! And tried ramming it.
Ram.
It didn't work. Stop! No!
No.
Oh my...
Is he Australian? I didn't really notice on the first video, but I don't know. It looks like, I don't know, you have a slight accent. I guess it is, maybe. Just tell me in the comments. I don't know.
Oh my god!
Sorry,
Another
no.
10 minutes of finagling with the bike and the tractor was unflipped again.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Went flying.
This time, I took things a bit slower, did some maneuvering with the fork loader, and finally got the trailer flipped the right way around. And the tractor flipped over again.
Of course.
No!
Of course it
Another
will.
flip of the tractor, and another attempt. I got
What's
the
the
trailer
bike doing?
completely flat with the help of the tractor, and tried bumping it with a beer case to help get the wheels unstuck. What? And this happened. What? This was after 40 minutes.
It has a wheel. Leave him alone. He has a wheel. He doesn't want to move. Let him stay here. Poor little
Of
guy.
the same bullshit
Poor-
happening
poor
over
big
and over.
guy.
I'd get the trailer flat to the ground, it would spring itself back into position, and I'd be back at square one. I couldn't take it. It was time to cheat. I went back home, saved the game, installed the Grab Anything mod, and went back to the scene of the crime. It turns out this was actually a great idea. When I
Okay.
picked up the trailer, it behaved normally. But when I let it go, it did this.
Is it like when in some games, like you can sometimes lock? I'm not really like knowledgeable about gaming like mechanics or like coding games, designing game mechanics and stuff like Unity and stuff, but isn't that when you can lock an item in place and whatever you do, it came back to the same place? I mean, I saw that into like other games, like with like physics like really heavy physics, sometimes it bugs out and do that. But is it the same? I don't know. We'll see.
When I disconnected the trailer at the very beginning, it locked it into that orientation
yeah.
at that position.
Okay.
So when I tried to move it, it would
I didn't pre-watch this. Okay, is
force itself back. The only way to
shut up.
unlock it would be to attach it to the tractor, which was not possible with the trailer on its side. So to fix it, I grabbed the trailer, oriented it the right way round, and stuck it to the tractor.
okay. Well,
Oh my god.
managed to do it.
It worked. Back home, it was time to continue building the Satsuma, which I'd managed to get running only for
Satsuma.
one of its pistons to commit die
I like
and
this
fire
name,
itself out of
Satsuma.
the engine. I
Satsuma.
replaced the piston and head gasket, fired up the car again, and took her for another test drive.
Oh no! Oh dear!
Well, shit.
Okay.
Turns out the piston firing itself out of the engine also destroyed the oil pan, and the engine had no oil in it. No oil
Yeah, no good.
is bad.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the oil pan had a hole in it. All I had done
I was talking about that with my dad the other day because I have a car and I was like, did we check the oil recently? I don't know. And my dad was like, yeah, it did. So pretty good. But I know that it's bad if you don't have oil. I mean, what is, I think, I guess, like, that's friction? I guess. Yeah.
was check the dipstick, which read no oil, so I tried adding an entire bottle of motor oil, which went through the engine and out of the pan onto the floor.
Oh.
Well
There's
done.
a hole
After
again.
fixing the oil pan and adding another bottle of motor oil, the car did indeed work just fine. The car worked, but my feeble little brain did not.
I feel
To test
that.
the car, I decided
worry.
against driving it and instead just revved the engine a bit. Enough to get the water in the radiator hot enough to where it exploded out of the cap. Oh shit. Me, being a bit of an idiot and wanting to get a better look, switched off the engine and unscrewed the cap, which,
No,
let
no,
me
no, no,
remind
no,
you,
no,
had a
don't do
bunch
that, don't do that.
of superheated steam underneath it.
Yeah. I don't like that.
My eyes!
Yeah.
I'm a fucking idiot. Now, the car could run, which is all great, but if I wanted to win the rally race in this thing, I would need to substantially upgrade it. Better tyres, better wheels, a better engine, better exhaust, proper racing seats, nitrous, the list goes on. To get these upgrades, we would need money. Lots and lots of money. And me,
What is this currency? Is it like, does Finland have a different kind of currency, or they use euro? I don't really know. Well, or is
well,
it
I was
like
broke.
maybe in this game it's like a fictional currency too? I don't know. I'm not really knowledgeable about those countries, so sorry.
In my summer car, there are
Yeah.
a lot of ways of making money. Everything from chopping and delivering firewood to putting ads in people's letterboxes to illegally brewing sugar wine and selling it to the local alcoholic.
Yeah, normal.
One of the best jobs you can do is finding junk cars by the side of the road and towing them back to the repair shop. The first bit of junk I found was this bucket thing. The day I chose to do this wasn't exactly ideal. Saturday. The rally would be on, and cars would be flying down the dirt road every few minutes. That, however, was not the issue. The issue was these guys standing by the road to watch the rally, and my, less than optimal driving.
Right. Oh,
Unbeknownst to me, this action had sealed my fate. Since it was Saturday, the shop wasn't even open, so I left the junk there.
did he kill someone? Did he just kill someone? Is he dead? Can you kill people in this game? Well, I guess. I mean, if other cars can destroy you, like, I guess you can destroy other people too. I guess.
And drove the rest of the way home on the dirt track, where
Okay.
every few minutes an idiot rally driver would smash into me at incredible speed. Back home, I sleep.
Me.
Today was going to be good.
Mhm.
Today was going to be productive. Today
Yeah,
I was
sure.
going to get the bat.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yep. That guy I ran over earlier, he died.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jail time.
Well, shit. Prison. Our stay here was for 10 days. May
Well,
not
it's
seem so
okay.
bad, especially considering we murdered someone.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, 10 days for killing someone? Yeah. Not that much. Pretty. Yeah.
But 10 days in my summer car is 20 hours. Factoring in sleep, our stay here could be as low as 15-ish hours, real
Damn.
time, no abusing save states, just sitting here.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, damn.
Okay, time's up. In prison, I had hatched a devious plan. Robbery.
You just want to know prison. Yeah, and you want to come back again. Will it work? Can you even do that in the game? Well, I guess if you can kill people and you can get prison, maybe you can rob people. I don't know, but that's so dumb. He's gonna get caught again, isn't he?
Timo's, a simple establishment. The grocery store on
Yeah.
one end and the pub on the other. The pub has this inside.
This?
A slot machine.
Oh,
Timo lost
okay.
the keys to it a while ago, so it's just been sitting there collecting cash. The plan was simple. Drive the tractor into town, smash the window with the fork, attach the machine to the fork, and violently yank it out of the store.
Pretty
The plan sounded good
English.
enough,
Pretty straightforward, I guess.
and so,
Okay.
the heist was on. I loaded up the tractor and drove it
Sorry
into
about
town
that.
in the dead of night. There, I found our victim, Timo's pub, and the slot machine inside. Unlucky for us, though, were these two guys outside. So, with some
Cool.
quick thinking, I used the tractor's fork loader.
What? Go
Unlucky
away.
for us, though, were these two guys outside.
Go away. I need to do crime. Yeah, I mean, why not?
So, with some quick thinking, I used the tractor's fork loader.
That's the way to do it.
Move them. I smashed open the window, attached the machine to the tractor, and
Okay.
yanked it out with
Everything's good.
ferocious anger. Yes. I took it to the sports field, laid
Can
it down
you-
on its front,
can you open it
pried
up?
off the back plate
Oh.
with a screwdriver,
Okay.
and began ransacking it for everything it had. Everything it had turned out to be 7,000
Mhm.
marks. Not bad.
Is it a lot? I don't know. Maybe.
A celebration was in order. I popped over to Timo's and bought myself a pizza for 2,700 marks. Somehow he knew I had
Oh.
broken his window and had fined me for my trouble. Prison had made me a violent, angry man. And this sent me completely over the edge. I sculled back a healthy 10 beers and began pissing and shitting all over the place. These fucking bastards had locked me up for doing basically nothing, and now they were taking
Basically nothing. Well, I guess if you only take jail for 10 days, that's nothing, I guess.
what was rightfully mine. I drank more.
Yeah,
I pissed
rightfully.
more. I punched this guy in the
Yeah.
head. I took the slot machine to the highway and placed it in the way of oncoming cars. I was here to tear down society. Fuck it. The rally was on. They wanted to lock me up for running over one guy. Well, how about I run over all these fuckers? Well, shit.
Yeah.
153 days in prison is a long time. About 230 hours of waiting that I...
How much? What the fuck? That's what? Like a week? I don't know. I'm bad at math.
definitely waited for. It gave me time to think,
Well, not a
to
week.
consider,
Like 5
to
days.
ponder. Was I on the
More.
right path? Was a life of crime really for me? No. Once I got out of here, it was time to build the car and win that goddamn rally. And in no time at all, I was out.
But what I was seeing? What the fuck?
Our first
5 days.
task was getting
Ah.
the car inspected. I wouldn't even
I'm
be
done.
allowed to
Sorry.
participate if the car wasn't road legal.
Can I
So
get
I had
used
to
to
make it
that?
road legal. To do that, I needed more money. And no, I would not be partaking in any more crime to do this. I was a
Sure.
new man. So, my first money-making venture was illegally brewing sugar
Yeah. Okay.
wine to sell to the local alcoholic.
Illegally.
You know, like a businessman. Firewood.
Yeah.
First you chop it, then you
Business.
deliver. 3,400
Business is
marks.
business, guys.
Sewage. My uncle lost his license traveling at 169 kilometers an hour on the M31, and he's given me the keys to his sewage truck. Suck out sewage, get paid. Sewage. More sewage. The sewage truck is very big. Make sure to drive it carefully and watch out for that pole. More sewage. The tank is full. Time to dump it in the waste treatment plant.
Ew.
Whoopsie, I accidentally dumped it all over the floor. We got cash,
Ew.
upgrades, rear wing, very important. Gauge
Nasty.
cluster. Bam. Tachometer. Bam. Drunk man is calling. Drive him home. Money. Green car driving. Fuck. Okay, listen, mate. I just need you to fuck off. Right now. Grandma wants groceries. I buy Grandma a bunch of groceries.
Will you go to jail for that? Is he gonna die? Oh.
Drunk man,
well,
live at
I
home
mean-
again. Sugar wine sold to drunk man. Sewage. So much sewage. Dead
Ew.
moose on the highway. Wait a minute.
A moose.
This isn't Finland. Timo wants me to advertise. Okay, Timo. I'll advertise for you, Timo. I have flipped the car. Picking strawberries. Man insults you while you make a terrible wage. Who are you looking at, you fucking dickhead?
See it. Oh my god. Oh.
I forgot about Grandma's groceries. They've all gone off. Here you go, Grandma. 8 kilos of spoiled sausages and 20 litres of mouldy milk. Yes, Grandma, that's awesome, Grandma. Can I have my
She's
Yes,
gonna cry.
Grandma. Really cool, Grandma. Okay, finally. 74 marks. More sugar wine deliveries. Hey, look, it's Penna. I'll just stop to let him cross the intersection. Cruising down the street in my 6'4",
average driver.
jockeying the bitches,
It's fine.
slapping the... Is that a bee? And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Inspection. Will we pass? Will we fail? Who knows? Well, this guy does. How does he know? Just fucking banging on the car with a screwdriver? Yep.
I'm not really knowledgeable about cars, but I doubt that's how it works. Well, I mean, I'm not a professional. I guess he's right. I
And
guess
what
that's
do
how
you
you
know?
do it.
We failed.
Yeah.
You fucking dickhead. Do you know who I am? I need this car right now. You know what? I'll be right back. I fixed up everything Mr. Inspection Dickhead wanted me to fix.
Mr.
Got him hit my car with his trusty screwdriver again. And what do you know? We passed.
Wow.
The repair shop owner Fleetari caught wind I had shat all over the inspection shop parking lot and rewarded me with a 50% discount and 10 bottles of the strongest booze in all of Finland. Thanks, mate. Gentlemen, the time was upon us.
Don't drink and drive, mate. Sorry for your ears.
The car was working well, it was registered, and it had a few upgrades. The day was Saturday. I could just tell big things were going to happen today. I drove to the rally sign-up station and signed up. Well, I would have signed up if I hadn't forgotten my helmet. Shit. Satsuma was in fact drivable, but had been having a few issues with the suspension. Quite a few issues, in fact. Cornering was basically impossible, and when I hopped out of the car, it did this.
It's dancing. It's dancing. Let it dance. Let it vibe.
I found that
Poor
if I
little
took a
guy.
wheel off and then just stuck it back on.
Okay.
So,
Well, technically,
back on.
I mean, the car wins, I guess. So,
So, rally o'clock, it was. I drove to the start, this guy counted me down, and off I went.
I love this song.
The race did not last long. Oh no!
Wait.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, flip! Fuck! Shit! Attempt 2. This time was even worse. No! No! Attempt 3. This time was even worse.
Again.
God!
Oh my god.
Fuck! Attempt 4.
It's not the same music. They win? Did they win? Really?
This time I took things a little slower. Instead of barreling around the corners at over 100 kilometers an hour and
Yeah, good
flying off
idea.
the track, I took them at 80 kilometers an hour, keeping all 4 wheels in contact with the ground and preventing any crashes. This strategy worked. I didn't even crash once throughout the entire track.
Wow.
Just, after I finished.
Of course.
Slow and steady does win the race, boys. Now let's see what we got.
Well, at least you're on the sheet. Well, can you not be on the sheet? How many people are there? I don't know. Well, maybe you cannot be lower than that, I guess. I don't know.
Dead last.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I guess I'll. All hope wasn't lost. Stage 2 of the race was tomorrow, and it was the same route as Stage 1, but in reverse.
In reverse. Like, in the reverse or just like driving in the other sense? Like, wait, what?
Surely tomorrow, I would redeem myself. I took the car back to the start of the rally and parked it there overnight as per the rules. Except I didn't read the rules closely enough, because I parked in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
To get to the start of Stage 2,
Okay.
I'd have to take the highway, which has a speed limit of 100 kilometers an hour. I'd been completely ignoring the speed limit, which turned out to be quite a costly mistake.
You can get a ticket in this game.
This little fucker got me going 115 kilometers an hour. Only 15% over. I'm sure the fine isn't that bad. Shit. That is a lot of money.
Yeah.
I didn't have the money to pay the fine, so I just gave him the finger and fucked off. Anyway, I had a job to do.
Okay,
Get a
you
good
cannot
time
call
on
the
the second
police in the
stage
game,
and try my
I
best to
guess.
get out of last place. And before I knew it, the rally was on. On the straights, I got up to 100 kilometers an hour, and in the turns, I could manage just a bit below that. Of course, going at this speed with my flimsy little car, mistakes were bound to happen. We spun, but we could keep going. Then we flipped the car. No!
And you cannot keep going.
But we could keep going.
Oh,
Then
okay.
we launched it into a ditch.
And you die.
The door was hanging off,
Oh,
but we could keep going. And then we hit a rock. Oh.
but you could keep going?
We could not keep going. I was extremely close to the end,
Finally.
so I jumped out of the car and legged it all the way to the
I'm
finish line.
sure it will
I
make
still
you
had a
win.
bit of hope, despite all the tumbling around of the car. We had driven fairly well, and
Yeah,
so
sure.
I checked our time. It
Oh, so you can, like, be out of the list. Okay, I was right.
wasn't good. My time was so bad, it didn't even show up on the leaderboard. A time so terrible that it sent me spiraling into a deep depression. I drank a case of beer,
Crime.
drove to Fleetari's, found the 10 bottles of booze, and drank until I blacked out. And blacked out again. And blacked out again.
Yeah.
And again.
Average alcoholic day.
And again. And then it was next week. During my bout of violent
Yeah,
alcoholism,
I guess.
found 9,000 marks of unpaid fines on the kitchen counter. Fucking 9,000 marks and unpaid fines. So, I was in a lot of debt, the police would probably be at my door to throw me back in jail soon, and I still had a rally to win. Things were not looking good in the Mart household. I needed money, and fast. So when Mr. Drunkman called at 2 AM asking for a ride home, I obliged. I picked him up, and he began his usual drunken babbling. But this time, he let me in on a little secret. His wife had bought a winning lottery ticket, and he had stolen it and the money without her realizing. He said he kept the money hidden away in a suitcase. How much
Okay.
money? 5 million marks.
Damn.
If I could find that suitcase, that would be enough money to pay off my debts and build the
Can you
rally
though?
car of my dreams. Did I really want to steal from this man? I had
Yes.
sworn off a life of crime. Yet here
Yeah,
I was
sure.
considering stealing millions from this guy who thinks he's my friend. Approximately 3 seconds of pondering later, I concluded, money. To find the briefcase, I would have to scour the entire map. Every little nook, every cranny. Oh, look, there it is. Oh.
Is that?
I
Oh
threw it in
yeah,
the back
okay.
of my car
I thought it
and
was like just 100 in the whole case. Oh, it's 100 bills.
drove home having a minor accident on the way. Shit.
Minor accident.
I
Yeah.
opened the briefcase, and oh my, that is a lot of money. Literally 15,000 presses of E later, I was left with 1.5 million marks.
That's
Much
not
less than
5.
the advertised 5 million, but
Yeah.
hey, he probably spent it on sugar wine or something. It was time for some upgrades.
Oh, it's the same
I
guy.
bought
yeah.
the
I
entire
didn't notice.
catalog.
Yeah, it's the same guy that he is being delivering the illegal wine.
The best suspension, the best carburetor, nitrous, a new steering wheel, all the cool body panels, the best radiator, time on the dynamometer to measure our immense power. And most importantly, a cool paint job.
Wow.
Gentlemen, the car was ready for round 2.
Pretty.
I gave it a good test on the highway, and of course, I got pulled over and fined 30,000 marks on the spot. Fucking dickhead.
30,000?
The car was ready, but I
Damn.
needed some practice. So I took it to the dirt track
what,
and drove the route
15,000
over and over.
earlier?
Every corner, every gear shift, each slight bump and bend. I even got rid of the stick shift and switched to paddles for speedier shifting. And a couple of hours
Yeah.
of practice later,
What's-
we were
What is the actual difference between the two? Like, I saw that, yeah, there's like expensive cars. I don't know how to say it otherwise. I'm not knowledgeable about cars, but I know that some cars have paddles, and you say that it's faster, but is it faster because it's easier to access it? Or I don't know, because I drive a manual car and I don't know, I don't think it's hard to access the thingy. I don't know how it's called in English, sorry, but
finally
know.
ready for competition.
tell me in the comment. I don't know if it's like what's the real thing about those? Like, is it just accessibility? I don't know.
Saturday, the start of the rally. Big things were about to happen. This dude counted me down, and off we went. The car was very fast. All the upgrades had turned it into an absolute weapon on the track. I shot past the repair shop, around the sharp bends, went a bit wide on this turn and hit a tree, but let's ignore that. Past the turn off to my house, past Grandma's house, over the train tracks, and across the line.
Okay,
The
didn't
pace
create
felt
crash.
very good, and checking the standings confirmed my suspicions.
What?
Oh yes.
Ooh,
That's right, fellas.
First place.
First place. I was officially in the running to actually win the rally. All I had to do was have a similarly good performance on stage 2. I took the car back to the parking area and parked in the right spot,
Okay.
and went back home. Tomorrow, I was gonna win. Back home, I sleep. This sleep was a bit different. I was not
Why?
woken by the pleasant sounds of the Finnish countryside,
Police?
or even the phone ringing, but by a belligerent drunk man in my room with an axe.
You're gonna die. You dead. You dead.
Turns out he
That was pretty
didn't appreciate me taking his money.
anticlimactic. That's a word?
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I guess.
Well, with him subdued, I went to finish the rally.
Okay, just stay there.
Stage 2.
Okay.
This time I'd parked in the correct spot
Well,
and
I guess
wouldn't
you
be
didn't
incurring a
kill him.
time penalty. I took the car to the start of the next stage, where I signed up, and before I knew it, the rally was on. All that practice had paid off. I knew the corners. I knew the bumps. We flew over the train tracks, past Grandma's house, past the turn off to my house, into the sharp left turn, past the drunk man's house, past the repair shop and the mansion with wasps in it, through the farmland, and before I knew it, the race was done.
Ooh. Did you win? Did he win?
There it was.
Ooh.
Oh yes. We had driven pretty damn good, and we're 30 seconds ahead of second place.
30 seconds. Oh, yeah. Damn, that's fast. No beer. Open a cold one with the boys.
I knew just how to celebrate. The fireworks back home. On the way back, I crossed the bridge. I'd crossed the bridge many times at this point, but this time, it felt different.
Okay, can I show that on YouTube? Am I going to get bonked? Well, I guess if you upload it, it's fine. Hi, if you managed to get to the end of this video, I appreciate it so much. And if you like the video, please consider liking or subscribing to my channel. I'm also live streaming on Twitch pretty much every day. Follow me there if you like to watch me live. Bye!